All right, let's take a look at hypoglycemia when your serum glucose is running low. Generally, this is a fairly fast onset, usually less than an hour. Okay, so the problem is your serum glucose is low, and some signs and symptoms of that are fatigue, lethargy, being sluggish, dizzy, weak, possibly slurred speech, shakiness. You can even be unconscious. Your patient could seize because the brain is low on sugar. The patients are usually pale and diaphoretic, okay? And the reason we know that they're hypoglycemic is we do a quick finger stick on them, okay? If your glucometer reads LO or HI, that means that your glucometer is not able to measure either a very, very low blood sugar, in this case, or a very, very high blood sugar. Most of them will measure down to about 15 milligrams per deciliter. All right, so the treatment. Well, it really depends on if your patient is conscious or not, okay? And if they are conscious, you can give them simple carbs orally, okay? You want to give them something along the lines of like cake icing, table sugar, juice, candy, something like that. Something with simple carbs that can quickly jack up their serum glucose. And then you're going to want to follow that up with some complex carbs, like make them a sandwich or something like that. That's going to break down over time and maintain a decent blood sugar, okay? Now, we run into a totally different animal if your patient is unconscious, because they are NPO when they're unconscious, which is the medical terminology for nothing by mouth, okay? So we've got a couple of options here. We can give them glucose in their IV, which comes in a form of dextrose. It's just a different form of glucose, chemically wise. Basically the same thing, okay? We're going to give them IV dextrose. If we can't get an IV on them, well, we can give them intramuscular or a squirt of intranasal glucagon. And glucagon is not sugar. Remember, this is the hormone that travels to your liver and catabolizes glycogen through a hydrolysis into glucose monomers to raise up your blood sugar. Okay? So those are the options when a patient's blood sugar is low.